Woman picking wild vegetables from the cliff face. At that moment, her child ran alone to the edge of the cliff. Suddenly there was a giant turtle under the water. Curious, he tries to get a closer look. A flock of seagulls suddenly passes in front of him, and in an instant, he loses his balance. He fell into a hole in the rock. The couple arrived at the sound of the noise. The boy was flailing in the water. It's a deep ditch that connects to the sea. He was worried. The husband tried to jump in to save his son, but his wife stopped him. It turns out the boy was born to swim. The wife just made a gesture. The boy immediately understood what she meant. Soon he was underwater, and swam into the sea through a cave deep in the rocks. Just as he was about to surface, he found the big turtle again. Perhaps because his mother was a red turtle. The boy looks at him with affection. They seem to be communicating with each other, but the father on the shore is in a hurry. He jumped into the water without hesitation. The boy emerges again, and brought him back to the island. Night, the woman holds her child and looks at the moon. After the events of the day, she suddenly realized, maybe one day the boy will leave this place, because this island can't hold him. The boy's father knew that too. He taught the boy a lot of things from a young age. He taught him how to find food, and to keep him happy. Although there was only one family on the island, without the hustle and bustle of the crowd, they gave the boy a cozy childhood, and little by little, he grew into a healthy young man. And besides his parents, he had his own friends, a group of friendly turtles. To fit in, the boy used to learn to swim like them, and play with them, and sometimes he didn't come home until late at night. They sleep in the shade. Since it was summer all year round, there was no need for a bed. The boy got used to it. During the day, he followed his parents to the sea, and picks up baskets of scallops. At night, he played with his friends. It was a good life, but it didn't last long. One day, the tide went out. My father suddenly realized something was different. Seagulls were flying to the forest. A large number of fish were stranded on the beach. At the same time, the ground was shaking. His wife turns her head and realizes a white wall at the end of the sea, coming towards her. It's obvious. It was a huge tsunami. The wife grabbed her husband's hand, and told him to get out of here. However, looking at the 10-meter high wave in front of him, the man was frozen in place. Looking at her husband, who didn't react, the woman turned back, taking him with her to escape. At the same time, the boy's attention was drawn to a movement in the sea. He was in the safest place, but for the safety of his parents, he ran for the beach. Before he reached the middle of the beach, a huge wave swept towards the bamboo forest. A large area of bamboo was knocked down. In front of nature's disaster, humans are so small in the face of nature's disasters. The wave washed the boy away. In less than a moment, half of the island was devastated. Luckily, the boy was surrounded by a pile of bamboo. That's how he survived. But there was no sign of his parents. It's all puddles and dead bamboo.